And really what I wanted to give up was the creamer in my coffee, but like who
Mm-hmm.
likes black coffee, right?
Flexibility in time so that I can
Mm-hmm.
spend it with family.
Your original passion came back to you.
The voice in the back of your head telling you and leading you to do something, right? And for you, it is God.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I just acknowledge a higher power,
Yes.
right? Which probably is God
Yes.
in many different forms and visions. But that's literally how the NSBPA was for me, the National Society of Black PAs, because
And I said, oh, I gave up on giving up coffee. And I don't know if you've ever said, I've given up trying to give up something, but it just felt like a dagger in my heart. Like,
So that was one.
Yes.
And then while I was easing into, trying to figure out what I want to do with the next step.
And you were like, this one, that one, this one, that one. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one.
so for me, it was like, I have to give up coffee.
That's when I had issues with my marriage. Just a few months later, everything just broke down.
And so one day I was talking to the life coach that I was in the program with, and
yeah, so you can still love dance and do PT or be a PT.
oh, that did not feel good at all to say that.
But you went for, what'd you say?
Right. Of course, there's
And he said, how's giving up coffee going, as I was sipping a cup of coffee?
the idea of stability there, right? And something that's high demand and that sort of thing. But yeah, I agree that the experience dancing, I mean, I was able to work with professional dancers as a PT. I was able to speak their language and understand exactly what they were going through. And
for 2 years during PA school, and then for a year after, every time I was quiet, right? Every time I was sitting still or working out or in a shower, it was always in the shower. I'd be like showering because it's the only time you can't do something else, right? That's when your brain starts working in overdrive, at least for me. And this
we were in Vietnam when COVID hit.
So that was really cool. I believe firmly now, after I've been through a few identity crises, right? that everything you come through, everything that you experience is only there to support and help the next step.
Like, where's the society? Where are the people? Where are these Black PAs that we know exist, but in small numbers? How do we do this better? How do we create something? And it was so constant. Like, I had to eventually listen.
And we went in on a 3-month visa, ended up spending 18 months there.
Do call center work. So I worked for a lot of different corporations, from HFN to Dish Network to the local bank, to all kinds of different places where I was your local call center rep.
But it took, I was like, I'm not Black enough. I don't have enough lived experience. I understand that colorism exists, and like, am I the best representative of this? How
You had to work, and you had to choose between work and going to school. Why did you have to work? I mean, we all have to work, but like, what was going on at the time?
Most absolutely incredible experience we could have ever.
Because I don't want to make that clear. A lot of college students do have to work. I'm one of them. I had to work too. But what was going on in your life?